Howdy folks. Hopefully you can hear and see me. Looks like it's good. Today, as you can see, we are on the EdenMC server. This is a Civ server. And, oh, you know what? I'm not going to have any sound, am I? Oh. Might have started the stream a little early. Hold on. Let me fix the noise. Let me fix the sound. Thing is, I switched my audio around. So I have to restart Minecraft. This is my life. Let me just switch to this. There we go. Now you can just see me for a second. While I restart, because Minecraft is just going to be annoying. And I forgot to turn off the AC in here. Things are going great, as usual. Let me know if the sound from the AC gets too much. I can absolutely turn it off. For now, we're just going to hope for the best. Okay. Now we're good. I hope. Yeah, I can hear sound. That's good. So as I was saying, we're on the EdenMC server today. This is a Civ server, civilization server. If you aren't familiar with what that means, basically, a bunch of people get together and get on the server, and a lot of stuff happens. The basic premise is you're supposed to kind of form your own nations and work together and all this good stuff. But obviously people try to work together and things go badly. So you actually have, let me just change the music volume a little bit. You actually have the opportunity to punish people, imprison them in the Nether, if you think that they are being naughty. That's called hurling. You also have tools like bastions and citadel, which allow you to place blocks and protect areas in various ways. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm digging a hole. You can see here there's a line going around. That is the hole that I'm digging. I'm digging a trench around a base that I spend time at. I have blurred out the... Oh, well, I guess I just leaked it, but... I kept the coordinates blurred out, or blacked out. So... hopefully no stream sniping. I'm not too worried about that. Most of the folks on the server are pretty chill. But also, I am prepared to lose the stuff that I have on me, if it comes to that. One key component of the server is that normal ores don't really spawn. So, like, I won't mine a block and suddenly find random ores. Like, you see what just happened there? When you're breaking stone or deep slate, things just randomly spawn around you, replacing the stone or deep slate. So I have to be mindful of that. There is a tool on the server that allows you to refuse to let yourself mine ores with non-self-touch tools. Usually it works. I don't know what that was. For some reason, it let me do it that time. I was trying to demonstrate that I couldn't do it, but apparently I could. Guess we found a bug there, but whatever. Yeah. Let's grab these. And yeah, it's different kinds of ores. It's not like default ores. Sometimes you get tin and volcanic flux. Sometimes you get blocks of coal. They can't give you normal coal ore because coal ore in this server represents tin. You also can't get emerald ore because that represents volcanic flux. You don't need silk touch for either of those, which is nice. But yeah, the goal today is to just make some progress on this, get some work done on this trench, hopefully get it down to the point where I can mine around the entire perimeter rather than just doing this one stretch. I do have things set up for that. I'm just not done flattening this area, so we have to do a little bit more work still. I do have the address for the server in the top left if you wish to join. You will not spawn near me, I'll warn you right now. But you are welcome to join the server. It is always available. There are 36 people online right now. I think the max is something like 200. I'm not worried about us getting there. Oh, see, that time it worked. That time it was like, no, you can't do that. But the first time, I don't know why. It just let me mine the iron ore. Now I have this one raw iron sitting in my inventory. It's quite annoying. Okay. Good. Somewhere here, there's a copper ore. When you see that message pop up in the bottom left that says, "Hey, copper ore to spawn for you," it spawns like if you were to mine this block, it spawns in a like 3x3 square around it, or 3x3 cube around it. So if I mined that and it said 2 copper ore and I didn't see anything, I would mine these 3 blocks and then I would find them. So I've gotten kind of used to that. Just wanted to mention that in case somebody had questions about it. Why are you mining this random block to the side? Oh, it's because I know that there's actually ore underneath one of those 3 blocks. This random ores thing is kind of multiple, it has multiple uses. One is definitely that it stops x-raying. Like obviously you can't x-ray for ores that aren't there, right? There is another way that x-ray is prevented on this server, and that is if there are stone blocks that are unexposed. So like if there's a stone block that is covered on all 6 sides by, say, other stone blocks, it renders as ores, random ores. I can show you that a little bit later. It looks crazy, for sure. And normally that you can see that because, well, either you're x-raying, which don't do that, that's naughty, or because you are on like a chunk border. It seems like there's some errors that happen around there. There are some other situations where you might get into that position as well, but those are the main ones. Okay. Just digging, as always. If folks are new to the channel here, well, I say folks, nobody's watching, but if folks are new to the channel and watching the recording, one of the things that I did on the early days of this channel is a Minecraft world I called Grindcraft, where primarily my goal was to dig big holes. I did other stuff. I made farms, storage systems, redstone machines. Mostly, though, it was in service of me being able to dig big holes. So, there's that. I just closed something on another window. YouTube's complaining about my bitrate, and frankly, I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. Like, it's not like there's just a setting somewhere that's... I mean, I'm sure there is a setting that says, use this bitrate, but if there's something that's causing me to not use that bitrate, it's probably, like, a technical problem beyond my control. So, not my problem. Oh, it's still complaining. That's fine. Probably going to be low-ish quality either way, I'd imagine. I'm streaming... I'm streaming over, like, a 5G hotspot. I genuinely don't know how that's going to go. So, yeah. Alright. On our way back, this is the last row that we'll mine on this trip. Then we just hop down to the staging area. Actually, let me eat something before I forget. We'll hop down into the staging area, drop things off, and keep on moving. Actually, let me take a quick drink here. I was gonna grab a koozie to hide the brand name that I'm drinking today, but alas, I was forgetful. Let's go with not a sponsor. Oh, hello. I found a cave. Thankfully that was a 2-block drop and not a 50-block drop. That could have been bad. Definitely had trouble recovering my items on this server before. Should be easier here because I've got like a fuller setup and I'm not on Wi-Fi, but I don't know. Like, I haven't experienced a lot of lag on this setup. Maybe now that I'm streaming I will, but yeah, I don't think I've actually... I'm struggling to remember if I've done streaming from this setup. This is me in my, I don't think I mentioned this, but I'm actually in my motorhome, my RV. I'm not anywhere exciting, to be clear. I'm just chilling. But, yeah, like I said, I'm on a hotspot. I'm on a 5G hotspot. And, that's bound to be slower in a lot of cases, I'd imagine, than some kind of wired connection would be. So it goes. Let me just check. Yeah, it looks like the levels are okay. Just making sure that I'm not, that the music's not too loud, that I'm loud enough, and so on. I suppose I'm not too loud as well, so it's probably a good thing to check. Oh. Oh, there we go. Got random ores spawning everywhere. I'd love to see it. Alright. If anybody's interested in playing or knowing more about the server or anything, there are definitely links up in the left-hand corner, and as well, there are links in the video description. You can check those out and see what's what. Okay, I don't think the music is too loud for y'all, but it is too loud for me. It's getting a little bit noisy. Of course, I don't normally play with music on. I just figured it would be nice for the stream, but the I don't know. It's just noisy. And I'm just gonna lower it a little bit more. Maybe. Like, we want background music, we don't want it to be all-consuming, right? We want to be able to hear ourselves think. And hear the block sounds. Actually, can I turn the block sounds up? Maybe that might help. No, block sounds are at a good level. Well, I can certainly hear them. Okay, in this situation, I think there's a gold ore here or here. I'm not going to do it yet, though. Oh, we're getting clickable items in the chat. Very important. People letting us know that they have a gold nugget and a mangrove propagule. Just the one. Don't need more. There's a lot of tools in the chat for sharing information with players. For example, you can type in your inventory basically by using square brackets inv, like the letters INV surrounded by square brackets. So you can show people what you have in your inventory, which can be useful. If you want to protest your innocence for having stolen something, or if you want to show somebody that something that you're working on. You can also use square brackets to make a command into like a thing that somebody can click on to run the command, which is useful for teaching new players, what they need to do, which is very good. Coal, copper. Some of you might be thinking, who cares about copper? Well, let me tell you, on this server, it is a valuable resource. Not on its own, to be fair. Copper is useful in this server, and in a lot of other Civ servers, for speeding up rail. And since we don't have Elytra on this server, rail is very important. Rail is the way that you travel, primarily. Between rail, horses, and like ice roads, anyways. There's a gold in the next row, that's fine. Not my problem. Sand is on the server. Dan's. Guess. Ghostly's. Ghostly's great. I have to kind of crane my neck to see chat right now, which is not ideal. I tried super hard to get my microphone in a good spot, but... Oh, wait. Mads. Obviously. I tried super hard to get my microphone in a good spot, but it's kind of just blocking the left edge of my screen. Which is unfortunate, because that's where the chat is. I like to be able to see the chat. I've also got another monitor over here showing the stream, like, control thing, which is very slightly blocking the right of my screen, which means I'm just a little bit less able to see, like, the scoreboard and the map. Not to the point of, like, I can't play the game, but I don't know, I can't see just the very edge of it, which is kind of annoying. Kind of annoying is really the limit. It's really not that bad. I'm just realizing that I think I'm off by a little bit from what I wanted to do with this. That's okay, I think. In fact, yeah, it's kind of a good thing. So I kind of want to go... once I'm done leveling this out to y equals 63, I'm going to start going around the entire trench and just doing lines like that. And I think I'm going to be able to start... The reason that I don't know. I have numbers in my head about how I want all this to go. I'm just realizing I'm one off. I don't know why I made it more complicated than that, but I did. It's possible that I did that that I got one off by just like miscalculating something, but I think it's because I took a break and forgot where I was. Oh shush, you're fine. I did also try a different mining method at one point, so maybe that threw me off too. There's all kinds of ways that I could have been thrown off. Hope. There we go. Trying to think of what we use gold for, apart from powered rails, which are valuable. I imagine golden apples. Castle gates. There's a few different things. So gold is worth grabbing. I mean, everything's worth grabbing, to be fair. You need everything in a Civ server. You don't not need anything. I promise that sentence makes sense. Nobody responded to my Nads joke. What the heck? There it is. Hydration break. Still not a sponsor. Oop. I don't know where that iron came from, but whatever. Cool. Oh, by the way, since we're on a server with 40 people and climbing, there is no chance of getting everybody to sleep through the night. So there's no point in me going inside right now, which is partly why I have permanent night vision. Doesn't bring a whole lot of brightness to the world, honestly. I wish it was a little bit brighter, but that's okay. Somebody's saying that they're in the chat there. Maybe you can see that, but they're going into the rail system. They're using line 4. And somebody's trolling, saying, "I'm putting down lava everywhere," so they're gonna die, I guess. There is real danger in going AFK or even just entering public areas. If you go into a high traffic area where people are likely to find you, especially if people know where you're going to be, they may set a trap for you and hurt you. And that could be bad. It's one reason why I like just staying to my own corner of the world and digging a hole. I mean, as the people know. Anybody who's watched my channel before knows. I love digging the hole. Now, I will come clean. If anybody's watching and I don't know, or if anybody watches this after, part of the reason I'm doing this stream is accountability. I am very good at not doing what I want to be doing. One of the things I want to do right now is make progress on this hole. And it's easier for me to make progress if I feel like I have an external source of accountability. So, here I am. You are my external source of accountability. Or source of external accountability. All 0 of you watching. Doesn't bother me to stream into the void. But, yeah. Just the act of getting on stream, loading up the software, doing the thing, being on camera, it gives me a reason to do what I need to do. So, that's why I started this, and we'll probably do this. I don't know if I'm going to do a stream every day, but I'm going to try to do streams when I feel like I want to do something in the world. So, stay tuned, I guess. I did create a playlist for it, so at least I have to do at least one more stream from Eden. Let me just F. So I have a little extra room in my inventory. Oh, here comes the air conditioning again. Sorry if it's loud. I really don't know if it affects the noise very much, the background noise. I'm hoping it's okay. I think in the past when it's come on while I've been recording, it hasn't been a huge problem. But I think also in the past I've like turned it off while I was recording things, so that might be the play tomorrow if I do another stream, assuming I remember this time. As I've mentioned before already, I have already forgotten many of the things that I intended to do, like, for example, getting a beer koozie. Oh, here we go. Alright, that's 4 rows done. That's what I do on each trip, so here we go. Back to the basement. That, by the way, is an elevator. If you put 2 lodestones down in the world on the same X and Z coordinates, or X and Z coordinates, they will link and become an elevator. Folks who have done modded Minecraft before, you'll be familiar with elevators. Same concept. Same concept. I am making progress on these chests. So this chest is partially full. These 4 chests are completely full of cobblestone. I should probably put more chests down soon. Not a priority. Priority is to finish the project right now. Or to make more progress right now. Oh, hello. I don't know how you spawned there, but here we are. So I really like the inventory GUI that I have. You can see the mod there in the bottom of the screen. It shows me, without having to like open the inventory and close it a bunch, how much room I have left, what I have. My armor and tool durability, all of it's very useful. So I'm a big fan. I did not get rid of this cobblestone. So we're just going to carry it with us, that's fine. Oh, there it is. What is numbers on about? Iron ore, very valuable, by the way. Iron ore, obviously I'm working with iron tools. Technically it's a steel tool, which takes a little bit more resources to get than just iron. But having iron is available is always a good thing. We have to turn iron into steel, so having iron is very good. Oh, the numbers is out of warts. Nether warts. That's no good. That's no good. Numbers. The lore in the server is Numbers is somebody who really enjoys being in the Nether. They have been imprisoned in the Nether before. But often when they are not imprisoned, they will just live in the Nether anyways. So, yeah. And they don't like farming. So there you go. Half of the reason I really enjoy this server, like, I could be digging a hole in a single-player world, but half the reason I log onto this server in particular is just to watch global chat and just, you know, crack jokes, say hi to people, and so on. Some of the jargon there, CS, like number says 2CS, That's compressed stacks. On the server, there's a way to compress items down, so you can compress 64 items into a single block or into a single item. So he's saying he makes 2 stacks of compressed items, so 2 times 64 times 64 with his farm, with his netherworld farm. I should say they. I try not to assume genders. Let's see. What else is there to talk about? I guess I should zoom out slightly. Well, I say zoom out. I actually don't have much of the map explored on this client. This is sort of the base I spend the most time at. I just leaked my chords again. Whatever, it's fine. This is the base I spend the most time at. And I share it with kind of a group of people. We're in the nation of Westhaven. Though I kind of do my own thing and, like, contribute, but it's kind of indirectly. Like I said, if I was in a single-player world, this is kind of what I would be doing anyways. But, yeah. If you're looking for a nice chill place to be and to contribute, but, like, do your own thing, Westhaven may be an option. I do have a link to the Discord where you can apply to join, down in the video description. And you can check the EdenMC Discord, which I did not link to, my mistake, for more information about more different nations. There's a lot of them. Nearby we have Rarohenga. I think Yidistan's kind of nearby. Tidehold. There's a few different places nearby. But I like Westhaven quite a bit. It is pretty low-key. Drink break for me. Oh, what's a really good idea? Horse into a mangrove swamp. Oh no. Yeah, that's a recipe for not having a horse anymore. I just realized that there are private chat groups that I'm in that I did not think to censor. I'm not sure if there's a way to mute specific groups or not. That'd be useful to do. Nobody's chatting in those groups right now anyways, but I'm curious. I'm curious to find out if there's... Hold on. Maybe if I go to config, there will be a magic button to press. It does not seem to be a way to hide a specific chat group, which is annoying. I may have to do some more research on that later, just see if it's possible, so that next stream I will not be risking problems with OPSEC. I mean, there are a few people from Westhaven on, but I'm really not worried about it. If anybody's making secret plans right now, that's just bad luck. I mean, really. That would be really bad luck. I suppose I could always blur it out later. I suppose. It's not a big deal. It really isn't. Wait, there were 2 coal ore. There we go. Hello. Lapis. What is the use of lapis? I feel like there's a really important thing that lapis is used for. Here, I'll show you how you could figure this out. Lapis block. As input, lapis block is set up for a steel anvil, repair a steel anvil, making radios. That's a component for a bastion. Something about basic cauldrons, and making refractors. So there's 2 different bastion components. That's interesting. That require lapis blocks, as well as a couple factories. Hello. Oh, wait. Live chat, that's what we want. I had it set for top chat. That's not helpful. I don't have nearly enough people for me to be discriminating against people. Lava traps confirmed, okay. The banter in global, truly one of the best parts of this server. Like, yeah, it's banter, but it's nice banter. Nope. I actually helped Ulpers out the other day. They just left. Left the server. But I helped Ulpers out with a broken rail switch. I'm not really part of RIR, which is the railroad company. I say company, probably non-profit would be a better way to describe it. I'm not really part of them, but I have permissions to work on their stuff, so I, like, if somebody's like, hey, this is broken, and I've got time, then I might go out there. There's a bunch of junk on the rails. Ugh, I had that yesterday, too. That was annoying. Okay, I do not want stone. I want cobblestone. Sometimes I accidentally use the silk touch pick to mine stone, and then I'm sad. Because you only get a 1 in 20 chance to make a silk touch steel pick every time you run the steel pick recipe in the factory. So you don't want to waste the durability on stone. Oops, switch that back. Suppose I don't really need a minecart right now, do I? I'm not riding any rails. Probably don't need sticks either. Sticks are generally pretty useful. If you aren't familiar with the factory system, sticks are how you interact with factories. But, that being said, I don't have any factories over this way, so I could probably put my sticks back if I wanted more inventory. However, I don't think I need the extra inventory because we are just about done with the trip, and we have inventory room to spare. I swear sometimes I lose items. I don't know where they go, but zoop. Filled up that chest with cobblestone. Remember to put the offhand cobblestone away, which is always good. Alright. Take a quick drink break before I go up. Alright. Up, 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 up. Here we go. You might see the chat messages popping by about hidden ores. There's also some that say suspicious gravel or fossils. Those don't, those aren't blocks. They just drop when you mine a stone block randomly. And that is... they're pretty worthless, if we're being honest. The fossils look like prismarine, and the suspicious gravel is just suspicious gravel. They give you random items if you do stuff with them, but the random items are not worth it. It's the understanding that I have. There's a fossil for you. Not worth. Not worth at all. Yeah, that's right. Keep digging. Yeah, you're right, Cupid. I will. I will. Cupid may not know. Cupid may not be an old school viewer of my channel, but I'm always digging. I'm always digging. It's good to see you, Cupid. Boop, boop, boop. I gotta say, I don't love leaving holes in here, but I suppose it's better than having to mine something else later. Boy, I see it. I already expended the pickaxe durability to mine that block. I don't want to have to do it again later. Bear will be putting me to work, you know it, you know it. I mean, to be fair, Beryl tries to put me to work, and then I say, but I want to be digging a hole. For anybody who isn't super familiar with... dang it. For anybody who isn't super familiar with Civ MC stuff, a lot of the value that you can add is... it more has to do with farming than digging. Well, it depends, I guess, but you can do a lot more with farming than digging. But I like to dig. I don't know what the... what is this? Oh, okay, that's what that... There was an icon next to your name, Cupid. It said, and it indicates that you are a top fan. So there you go. I'm not familiar with YouTube streaming stuff, so this is all new to me. Well, I say that I've definitely done it before. I don't recognize the icons, and it's been a while since I did. Wait a minute. Trying to figure out if I'm off somehow. Like, this is one lower than this is. Because I want this to be at Y63 all the way around. Now I'm not so sure that it is. And somehow I mined 4 stone. I hate when this happens. It's just... it's a waste of silk touch. But also I just don't want to carry stone around. We can smelt cobblestone into stone. That is the far more efficient way of doing things. Somewhere over here there's a coal ore. Apparently not. Maybe I got it and I just forgot. Oh yeah, I did. So I see it on the stream preview. Like, look over. Oh yeah, there I am mining it and then forgetting about it just 2 seconds later. Go figure. Coal ore, thank you. Two coal ore, thank you. Blueberries on their vines? What? I'm not sure what that is about. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to figure out when I get back to the corner. I'm gonna take a look and see if I'm like a block above where I want it to be. I don't know, because I was using a different map mod before, Zeros, as opposed to Journey Map. Journey Map is saying that I'm at Y63 right now, but I thought that's where I got the other trench to, the other side of the trench, rather. And now, it appears to be lower than I expected. I'm not sure what that's about, so we're just going to have to do some investigating. Oops. Sloppy mining. Sloppy. Okay, so we're y equals 63. Let's go down here, and then up the other side. This one I know I did right. Yeah, 63. I don't know why the other side is 62, but for some reason it is, so we continue mining. Slightly throws off my plans to just continue digging once I'm done with this layer, but I guess I can do a back and forth type thing. Because I have staging areas in 2 of the corners. So I can, like, go around the other side, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just leaving the passive mobs. I don't really care that they're here. They are going to be trapped at the bottom of the world forever. Or somebody else will come along and kill them, I don't know. I actually imprisoned a pig in a 1x1 block on one of the other sides, which I thought was hilarious. I say imprisoned. I just left him there. Come to me, coal block. Thank you. I was gonna check. I think coal block. Oh, it's needed for XP. So I was thinking about using coal to make charcoal, because charcoal is fuel for every factory, I think. Or almost every factory. And charcoal, making charcoal from wood is fine, but like, I have so much coal. So many coal blocks. But if you use coal blocks for XP, that's a different story. Because XP is a very important aspect of the server. Not that I think we're about to run short on coal. Oh, here comes the air conditioning again. Yeah, not like I think we're gonna run short on coal blocks, but I don't know. I don't want to use up a resource when it's got a more important use. I would much rather just go and mine trees and then let that be the way that we get charcoal. It's not like we have a shortage of tree. Well, actually, this forest is looking a little bit lighter these days. But I know that there's another forest somewhere that we can mine. And we do ostensibly have a tree farm. So... last row. Oh, last pickaxe. I don't know why I did that. I could see them. I could see the blocks underneath without mining those blocks, but here we are. Yeah. What was I just saying? Or what was I about to say, I guess is the question. Trinker 10 is brand new. And we're about to see who wants to recruit them. Whenever somebody joins the server, it's an opportunity to bring another person into your nation, which is always a good thing. I don't bother with that, not because I don't want people to join West Haven. I do. I've got a link to our Discord in the video description if you want to join our server, or if you want to join our nation. But I can't be bothered to be like the organizer for this. I've been like the organizer, the herder of cats in a lot of different games, and it is a tiring process. So I can't be bothered anymore. My phone is buzzing. I gotta make sure that it's nothing important. No, it's not. Found it. I saw a stream timer earlier, but I'm not. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure I have a good handle on how much time I've been on the air. Not because I'm like rushing to get out of here and leave you guys alone, but because I want to be able to take a break at a reasonable time. Speaking of breaks, let's take a sip here. I think in the past I've done hourly breaks. I'm going to be a little bit better about it this time. I'm going to try to do an hour and a half before I take a break. At least. And depending on what's going on, I suppose. Oops. Alright. That one's full. There we go. Nicely done. Ooh. A lot of goodies in this chest, by the way. Again, as I mentioned before, I am willing to lose all this stuff, but I would prefer not to. So like I said, that is a lot of stuff. One reason that I'm not as worried about it is that I use the Citadel mod, or the Citadel plugin, rather, to reinforce it, so nobody can open that chest without having access to the correct groups. And if they want to break it, it's going to take, I think it's like 150 breaks before they can actually get the items. So, at the very least, I'll have a little bit of time to clear out the inventory or prevent somebody from breaking it 150 times before anything bad happens. Oops. I think it's 150, I'm not entirely sure. Probably would be smart to reinforce that particular one with either iron or diamond. Give it a little bit more protection, but I don't know, that sounds like a lot of work. I'm really used to reinforcing it with deep slate, so I think I do that just out of habit now. Because you can reinforce with stone, deep slate. In the nether you can do it with, I think, nether bricks, maybe gold. I don't think I've ever reinforced anything in the nether, actually. Which is maybe not the best thing in the world. I probably should have reinforced a bunch of stuff in the nether, but here we are. Not like I've built a whole bunch of important infrastructure or anything, it's just like a couple of staging chests that I had lying around. Didn't it say 4 iron ore? I think I only saw 3, I'm not entirely sure. I should have looked at the stream preview earlier, seen how many I had mined. Trinker 10 has diamond armor. Yeah, they're brand new. That's not good. Yeah, it probably means they stole from somebody's chest. Oh, yep. Rest in pieces. Got diamond armor? Died. Don't steal from people on Eden, man. That's just a bad idea. That is how you die. Get locked in the nether. They leave? No. They're still here. Not pearled. They are not pearled. Wow, they're just dead. Interesting. Eden drama continues. Yes, shaming somebody for not reinforcing their chests is actually a good thing. You must reinforce. Oh, I cannot believe I mined stone again. I gotta stop doing that. Locksmith was on vacation. Hilarious. Oh, there's one. There's 2. Hey, they found some iron armor now. Somebody's asking in the chat, what is RADS? RADS is the designator that the rail system uses. There's like an international rail system, and RADS is like the first thing you type in order to set your destination. I don't know that it stands for anything. Railway automatic destination system, something like that. Seems likely. Seems likely. Did I leave anything over here? No. Good, good, good. You know, I don't normally listen to the Minecraft music. It's a lot more varied than I thought it would be. Ooh, redstone ore. Don't mind if I do. I mean, it's going to take up an extra inventory slot, but apart from that... Oh, forgot to put my minecart back in the right spot. Don't want to end up plopping that into a chest and forgetting about it. That would be bad. Hi, Mr. Cow. Okay, so what needs to happen now? We're at Y63. The segment up ahead is at Y62 for some reason. I'm not really sure why. But the segment behind me is at Y63. So I think I need to bring this down to Y62 before I'm done with this section. Just like in my own making sense of the world kind of way. Because I want to be able to have... I want the entire trench to be at the same Y level, and right now it's not. That's why I'm only digging in this side of it right now. Because I brought the rest of them down to Y equals 63, but I haven't done it for this one yet. Except I have now. This is about to be Y equals 63 all the way through. So we're going to have to do a little more digging on this side before we can go all the way around and see the whole trench. Which is fun. Oh, actually, let me take a drink here quick. To the point where I need a new beverage, actually. Not to worry, I brought a whole cooler out with me. The fridge in here actually doesn't work when I am hooked up at home. Some kind of problem with the power being supplied, I don't know, but I can't just keep beverages out here, sadly. Wait, did I get the 4 iron ore? No, I did not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, let me just... I think what happened is somebody else mined this. Oh yeah, what the heck is this? Okay, the bridge, fine. What is this? Oh, they made like a little bridge over this. Yeah, this part is kind of annoying. And they aren't mining the ores. Whoever this is needs to mine some ores when they're in the trenches. But yeah, they've screwed up my system. What? Why would you leave iron ore? For why? Gold ore. Look how valuable. I mean, seriously. Lapis and copper? My goodness. Oh, here's my pig. He's just chilling. Don't mind him. Alright. 20 durability left on the Silk Touch pick. That should be enough to get me back home. I should stop wasting it on this nonsense, but whatever. Alright, let's go. The EdenMC joining the server. They're brand new. Once again, we get to see somebody be welcomed. Which is always nice. I like that this is a welcoming server, you know? I mean, a lot of it is for personal gain, but you are nevertheless welcomed when you join the server. And maybe that's partly because many hands make light work. Oh, they left. Rest in peace. Okay. Am I gonna run out of inventory? Got a lot of stuff in my inventory right now. And I still have a ways to go here. I'm hoping I don't run out of room. I think I was worried about that once before, and it just didn't end up being a problem. Oh yeah, I have 192 blocks, spaces left. And I have, I hope, less than that to go home. Actually, it might be kind of close. Let's just put something in my offhand to preserve space a little bit. Oh, the pig almost got stuck in a hole again. That would have been fun, but alas. I want to be clear, I did not force the other pig into that hole. I built a staircase and it walked right in. That was consensual. Consensual, I was about to say pig holing, that's probably something else. Redstone, thank you. That's gonna end up not being a problem, isn't it? And every time I freak out and I'm like, I have to put something in my offhand to preserve inventory space, it's just not an issue. Just not. Oh, it's because I have... Yeah. I know why. Because I thought that the edge of this was in the positives, and it's just not. Alright. Lots of goodies. Take a drink before I go back out there and open a new beverage. Sorry about the noises, but yes, you gotta have beverages, you know? Stay hydrated. Okay. Off we go. Ooh, I only have 16 durability left on my Silk Touch pickaxe. I am going to go grab an extra one. I did prepare extra Silk Touch pickaxes for just this reason. So. In case I run out of durability on the Silk Touch pickaxe in this run, I have another one. I think that feels pretty likely, given how many ores spawn on a random run. I mean, some of them are coal. No, a lot of them are coal. But some of them will be iron, gold, redstone, etc. And then I will want my Silk Touch available. This is a silly joke. If you missed that, somebody in the chat said good morning, good evening, niche nation. Which, say that 5 times fast, but I said I think that's spelled Nietzsche. is maybe a little more existentialist than I wanted to get today, but here we are. No, I think that joke has layers, honestly. I'm not going to sit here and explain it to you. I think it has layers. Like an onion. Or an ogre. Hello. Ooh. Itchy nose. Streamer's worst nightmare. Itchy nose. Or broken pickaxe. Or... oh, Trinker's killing people. Huh. Trinker's killing people and took some loot from that person. That's not good. That person left the game after getting killed. I hope they are okay. They didn't lose too much. There it is. Neither were 3. Oh, nope, Satumana's back. That's good. Two more. Got them both. Back we go. I heard a zombie. I think maybe he's in a cave. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave that alone. Not my circus, not my zombie. In the chat, they're talking about Rarohenga, which is a neighboring nation. They are nearby. The Rarohenga folks are cool. I like them. Cool. Okay. Who's that? Kiwi Kaiju. Oh, that's a cool name. Kiwi Kaiju joins. People saying welcome. Who is that? I can't read their name. Zero Stability. I don't think I recognize that name. Obviously, they've been around. Again, sorry about the air conditioning. I don't want to be boiling in here. So, air conditioning is going to be a part of the stream. It's going to get a producer credit. Or voiceover credit, maybe. One fossil. Not something I need to pay attention to, but just noting. We've gotten 4 fossils on this run so far. And we're not even halfway done. And now we are. One durability on the Silk Touch pickaxe. I'm glad I brought an extra one. Where's this Trinker person? Kind of keeping an eye out for them, because if they're out killing people, I mean, I'm just kind of out in the world here. Oh, yep, Silk Touch broke. Not sure what they're trying to accomplish. If they just join the server and start killing people, there's not going to be a lot of people who welcome them, and it's going to be problematic for them. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. Sorry about that. I knew there was another one somewhere. Just didn't know where. Oh yeah, my base mate has been putting up endstone walls, endstone brick walls. It's actually my idea. I really like them. I like that color. I don't know. It's just kind of like a slightly worn, yellowish, white. I used that color for like a subway wall back in the day, way back in the day. I can't remember what that server was called. Yeah, I'm probably not going to either. What was that server called? There's not another ore. I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh gosh. Legends MC, I think it was? Yeah. If we try to do a second season and just no. Just no. Because I think it was me and like 2 other streamers. One guy who like ran the server, and then a few like random viewers. And of the streamers, I think I was the most active. And it was a bit silly, because like the joke on the server became like I kind of owned everything. Like I had so many diamonds, I sold practically every item. And like, I don't know, it got to the point where I was like, why are we doing this? Like y'all are kind of falling behind here. And you know, people have their day jobs and stuff, I guess, but gotta do what you can. I did feel like I was progressing faster. And I don't know, I just kind of got to the point where I was like, well, I don't want to be the only person, like, pushing a server, you know? Especially not one where, like, ostensibly it's for content. Like, if we're supposed to be streaming and recording and stuff on the server, where is everybody? Doesn't make sense. Whereas here, I think I'm the only person recording or streaming or anything from here, and I did a search earlier there were a couple of videos, but I didn't see a lot. But there's plenty of people online, so that's good. Filling up some chests. Here we go. Do I have anything in here? No. Good. Okay, so here's the Earth. I think what I can do now is dig out these two, and then I'll just start something else. I'm gonna do something else. As hypnotizing as this is, I think I'm gonna do these two, go out and back, and then do some work on other parts of the trench. I know I said I'm gonna do something else, but what I'm gonna do actually is the same thing, but in a different place. So what everybody wants is more digging. I actually genuinely do want more digging. I feel like if there's a streamer or a YouTuber that I like, that I enjoy watching, I would watch them dig. In fact, I think I have. I think I watched Azuma dig one time. Trying to remember who else. I know I've watched digging streams. Not even to talk. Not even to talk to the streamer. Like, yeah, it's probably the best way to do it, is while they're doing something mindless, that they can just be, like, looking over at the chat, like, oh, yeah, let me answer that question for you, random person I've never seen before. But, like, I don't really talk to streamers, and I get it. You know, I understand. You don't have to talk to me. That's fine. But, no, I think I watch those streams just because it's fun. Just because it's nice to sit and relax and listen to the block pop noises. And oh, I found another coal ore in the wall there. Okay. Listen to somebody prattle on about nothing, maybe. There doesn't have to be a point to everything, you know? Sometimes you just want to hang out. Dig. I'm getting a little bleary-eyed here. I'll have to see how long I last. I'm hoping for at least a 3-hour stream, but I'm not sure how that's gonna go. 2 iron ore, eh? Almost went right past that. Oh, Trinker! Trinker, Trinker. Trinker's in the nether. Trinker got burrowed. Good job, Poltala. Poltala. It's a name I've seen before but never had to pronounce. Is it a cave? A lot of caves in this area. Or maybe it's all one cave, I guess. Drinker's still here. Drinker, by the way, never said anything in chat. Never read the, like, as far as I know, didn't join the Discord, didn't try to join any nation. Didn't do anything. Just being a jerk right off the bat. Wooted, on the other hand, may be different. Wooted might be a nice person and help people. Two iron ore. I got robbed. Excuse me. Nice. Okay. Once again, Minecraft music actually kind of a banger. Not sure I'm using that word right, but whatever. It's a good song, is what I mean. Boop. And boop. Okay, so now we've brought down that side of the trench to y equals 62, which is even on 2 of the sides. Now I want to bring this side down to y62. Not only that, I'm going to bring the far side over there down to y62. So we're just going to go along singing a song. And get us to the other side of the trench. Oop, I need another pickaxe. Oop, gonna need that iron ore. Thank you. Global chat is arguing about justified murder. Absolutely ridiculous. You deserve to die. Quick timeout here. Oops. Forgot to mute Discord. Okay. Let's just destroy Discord for the moment. That was very loud, and I apologize. Hopefully did not disturb anybody's sleep or anything. Oh, Super James 612. I don't know that I recognize that name, Super James. It's a cool name. 612 is a local area code for me. Wrong side of the river, but local. Big old trench. Had to cross the river here. Jeez. Little laggy. Not ideal. It's just all manner of animals down here in this trench. We going clockwise? We are going clockwise. That's good. We should go clockwise. And as we come over here, we will find... Now, once again, we had to go through a river. Same river. And we go down. And we go up. Hello? Oh wait, this is why... This is lower. Somebody comes through, mines a bunch of my trench, doesn't tell me. Leaves a bunch of ores lying around. Screws up my system. So I'm just gonna grab all of this stuff at this point. So it's this from here over to like part of the other side is all done down to 61. And then there's one part that's down to 62. And then there's one part that I mined initially that is still 63. It's madness. Madness, I tell you. Why wouldn't you mine these? They're just sitting there for the taking. Oh my god. Like, you don't mind these, somebody else is gonna come through and grab them themselves. You don't want that. You want to pick up all of this stuff. Oh my, okay. I'm gonna have to organize this later. Look at all that copper. All that copper just sitting there. Hello. They had to have moved the elevator, because now it's one block lower. Did they use this? No. No, I don't think they did. So what? I don't even know anymore. Okay, what I'm gonna do... Whatever, I'm just gonna deal with that later. Oh, what do you need help with? Right. Somebody else is handling it, that's good. Give me that tin. Yeah. It's probably good enough for now. We'll just go back over here. Because the stuff across the river... Oh my god. Wait. That was stone? I thought there was 2 iron. Very confused. It's okay. Okay, so stuff over here should be at 63 as well. Because I think whoever did the 61 over there probably didn't make it across here. Probably. Yeah, no. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, they're coming to take me away. I heard sirens in the background. I don't know if you could, but I certainly did. There is not a system anymore. The system has been completely broken. The system right now is I want to make things even so that I can do the system. Right now, everything is terrible, and I can't. I love gold. That wasn't quite right. I'm from the Netherlands. Isn't that weird? Alright. Come on now. Get me around this corner, send me home. I just want to do one and done with this side of the river. Oh no, I can't because this is still 62, so I need to get down to 61. Oh. I'm just gonna mine my way back. I'm just gonna dig all the way home. It's gonna be good. And then I'm gonna take a break. You mine one stone so you can dig up an ore, and that one stone spawns 2 new ores. Thankfully I didn't have to dig another one. Oh, there was a fishing contest. Oh, I should have done the fishing contest. That would have been fun. That would have been fun stream content. I'm kidding, of course. I mean, fishing is more... It's something in this server, but it's not like... I still don't understand why it would be useful. Like, I did a fishing contest one time. I won the fishing contest. And my reward was 3 diamonds. I thought it would be like player essence or something. Something difficult, but... it just wasn't. Or ancient debris. That actually would have been a good reward. I would have been happy with that, but it wasn't. It was nonsense. It's 3 diamonds. Oops. What is the rate of diamonds? I just looked this up the other day, but now I'm forgetting it. Is it like ore to diamond? What is the rate? as output in the blast furnace. 16 to 56. So that's 2 divided by 7. 7 divided by 2, so 3.5 ores per, or 3.5 diamonds per ore. So the reward for that fishing contest, long walk for a short drink of water, but the result of that fishing contest was the equivalent of less than 1 diamond ore. So if you go mining and you find a single ore, you have spent your time better than if you had played in the fishing contest. Where's this? There we go. There's 1 iron. Where's the rest of... There were 4 of them, wasn't it? Oh my god. I must have mined them all, but I don't remember doing that, so it's very frustrating. Okay. Good enough, good enough, good enough. Let's grab... Put this away, and then put this away. And at this juncture, I am going to take a break. So, if you're so inclined, stick around. Actually, I don't think anybody's watching right now. So, there's no point in saying this, but if you're inclined, stick around. I'll be back shortly, and we'll do some more mining. And yeah, I'll see you then. And we're back. Hopefully. Yes. Looks like it. Let's get back into the server. Did log off for safety. Let's see. I need another pick. So, what I'm gonna do is let's go back across the river. Clear out that side, and then we'll come back and we'll do this side. Ooh. I'm trying to get a beverage, and it's a little awkward. There we go. One thing about Civ servers, the scale is very big. And so you spend a lot of time moving, either running or riding or whatever. You get very used to holding down Control and spacebar. Possibly while you do other things with your other hands. Jeez. Ores everywhere. Let's see. Looks like a Trinker person left. That's good news. Did I miss an ore? I missed an ore. Shameful. Shameful. Oh, there you go. See, this is on a chunk border. No, not hitboxes. Chunk border. So it thinks that these are unexposed, so they're not really ores. This is one of those anti-X-ray measures that I was talking about earlier. Glad I got a chance to show that off. Well, woof to you as well. Suppose I should talk a little bit about what I'm doing and why. So, trenches. This is what we call a trench. But basically the idea is it's kind of like a moat. It's meant to give you another layer of separation between your base, which again is this, and the outside world. And specifically in this trench, you can see on the right-hand side in the scoreboard, this is an allied bastion. This part of the world is covered by the protective aura of the bastion that we placed in our base. That means that people can't place blocks in here. So if somebody comes into the trench by, jumping and placing a water bucket or something, they will not be able to pillar out. They might be able to pillar out this direction, away from our base. They won't be able to pillar up to get into the base, is the crucial thing. So, like I said, another defensive measure. And, there's many things like that. It's not just a trench, but the trench is one of many defensive measures that you want in your base. And this one in particular is 7 blocks wide, so nobody can jump that. Oh my god, dogs, go away. 7 blocks wide, so nobody can jump across it. And we'll put up walls and signs and things. Stuff to help keep people out. Make it less likely for people to accidentally wander in. Right now it's already pretty unlikely, to be fair, but... Just reset these blocks so I'm not confused. And we're going to try to bring this in as far as we can on this trip. Bring everything down to 61 if we can. Hello, rest everyone. No. There we go. Oh, hello. Redstone ore, definitely useful. Ooh, Defaultitron, that's a cool name. I like that name. Only 34 players online, really? It does seem to hover around 40 to 50. I think maybe in the 20s in the mornings. Anyway, fairly active server is the moral of that story. Hello, goodbye. Coffee Moss. Again, I don't recognize that name. I like that name. Ooh, it's thundering. Almost missed that iron ore. Oh, almost missed it. Okay. Holy cave, Batman. Well, that sounds like a problem for future, Mark. Huh, finally stopped raining. Okay. Rest in peace, iron ore. Not getting that one back. Okay, note to self, be careful about this cave. It's weird, because I feel like I should have seen signs of this cave before now, but I guess this is just the top of it. Ultimately, it means fewer blocks that I have to break, so that's good. But it does mean that I have to break some blocks in kind of an awkward way. Two of them, there we go. Oh, and tin, okay. Ores abound. Take a sip. Wondering if I can clear this all the way out. Probably not. But I think I can get pretty close. There. There we go. One kind of gnarly thing about the ores mod is it just kind of interrupts you. I guess I should say it's not just the ores mod, it's the lack of availability of enchantments, really, that disrupts the flow. So if I had Silk Touch right now, if I had Silk Touch on a pickaxe that had mending, I should say, then I would just keep going. I would just constantly mine with Silk Touch, and that's what I would be doing. And it would be fast, and I would be happy. That's what I did on Grindcraft, for example. But instead, I have to stop, switch pickaxes, look around for where the stupid ore spawned, pick it up. I am going to clear this all in one go. That's nice. You just lay an egg right in front of me? Wow. One thing I don't normally get with the sound off is hearing the egg pop out of the chicken. I gotta say, don't think that's something that I really needed. But it is nevertheless now something I have. Alright, let's run home. Or at least run back to the staging area. And then we gotta work on this stretch, which is still at 63 on this part, and 62 down here. So we've got 12 rows of stone to mine out, which luckily I have pretty good rhythm for. So that'll work out pretty nicely, I think. Just gotta size up the job a little bit. This chest is getting pretty full, but it's not full yet. Interrupted before I even started. Classic hidden ores. Well, given I had one person stop by and not a whole lot else going on, I hope will watch this later, and I hope you are enjoying it. As I said, I'm not about to end the stream just yet. I was hoping for at least 3 hours, so I got at least another hour to go. I'm thinking probably 3.5. But, hope you enjoyed it. I hope you do try out Eden. I know it's not necessarily for everybody. It is, primarily a server, I think, where people are trying to get things done. They're trying to accomplish things. So look down negatively on folks who are not here for that. Folks who perhaps are here to grief or steal or whatever. Cause chaos. But if you are interested in that sort of gameplay, then come and say hi to Eden, and consider joining West Haven. People are talking in the West Haven chat as we speak, actually. Just worried about that. If they start talking about anything serious, I might have to stop and put a big old black box over it. If that happens, just know I'm not hiding stuff from you. You won't be able to see the hidden ores messages, but you know, could be worse. Still be able to see the mining. That's all that matters. Tin. Jesus. People are excited in chat today. I guess Carol Bastion is here. What was the name of the lady on Tiger King? Carol... Like, I know that's what the joke is. What's her name? Did I already get the redstone ore? Yeah, I think I did. Can't remember the lady's name on Tiger King. You can see here, we're very close to what I would call the equator. So we get volcanic flux and tin. If you're further from the equator, you only get one of the two. But if you're close enough, I think it's like within 10 blocks, you get both. Which is kind of nice. Carol saying, or Ghostly saying some stuff about Carol. And there goes the AC again. Again, sorry if that's making noise, but that's just life for the moment. Is it Carol Larkin? It sounds right to me. I'm just gonna look it up. Oh, it's Carol Baskin, right? Yeah. It's like, that's a little far from Carol Bastion, so that was a whole moment, Tiger King. Wait, there's 2 coal ore? Where is that? I don't see no coal. I must have picked it up already and just forgot. Seems likely. I'm pretty bad at remembering that I picked up more. Good golly, Miss Molly. Mewing. No, then they're new. Lapis, thank you. Thank you, please. Picked up 2 coal. I remember this time. I think maybe the reason I don't remember the coal is because I don't have to switch pickaxes. Did I pick up? There was 2 iron ore. There it is. Jeez. Losing my frickin' mind. An absolute mind. Oh, tin ore? Did I get it? I guess I must have. This is how dementia starts, right? Oh, Jesus. Defaultatron? I was hearing some noises. I wonder if it's the Minecraft music? Do I have a mute button? Yeah, it's the Minecraft music. Okay. Just not familiar with the Minecraft music. I've been saying the whole stream, like, I don't usually play with music on. So when I heard funny noises, I didn't know it was coming from the music. But there you go. It's the music. It's like little dinging noises. It reminded me of like a chime of like some kind of appliance. It's also hard for me to hear because the AC is... I say that. Now I don't hear the sound at all, so maybe the music just changed that. 2 copper, here's 1. The other one's somewhere in this wall. Not my problem. So, we do this, we do the next layer, and then we have to go back to the other side. Because there's always more digging to do, right? But also, like, we are almost to the point where everything's even, and I can actually do the thing that I wanted to do, honestly, since the start of this video, or this stream, which was dig all the way around the trench rather than digging only in one part of it. And I was foiled by somebody, some well-intentioned person who was like, I'm just gonna dig on this part and nowhere else, and go down 2 blocks. And then I'm gonna dig over here and go down 1 block. And then I'm not gonna dig anywhere else. And it's like, order of operations, bro, read the room. actual mouse spewing profanity. They accidentally opened. Well, you hate to see it. Accidentally opening is very bad. Thankfully, nothing terribly secret in the West Haven chat. I will figure out, hopefully before the next stream, how to mute specific group chats. I think that is probably worth doing. I wonder if there's just a command. Mute. No. I looked in config earlier. I'm not sure if... Yeah, there was nothing in this... Doesn't seem to be anything there. Accidentally opened iron reinforcement. Oh, that's not good. Unless that's a completely different thing that they're talking about now. I think what Actual Mouse is doing is talking to people in the Discord. They don't have the ability to like voice chat right now, but and I don't have the Discord open, so I can't even look to see if people are in the Discord right now. 1009%. That's a lot of percent. Duck there, Bastion, Earththorn. Can I get Discord up on this computer? Or is that too much to ask? That is too much to ask. Worth a shot. Just want it on record. I tried to figure out what was going on. Found it. Found the second one. Boop. Oh, I missed a coal ore. What the heck? Usually I'm better about that, but apparently not today. Bah. Alright, coming back. Quick timeout for a sip of beverage. Right back on the horse. So this started... This started, I think, around 74. White level at like the top of this hill. So we're down 13 blocks. Obviously long ways to go, but progress is being made. Now there are maybe faster ways to do this. I've heard people say, oh, you should really be using moss. Oh, you should really use this other special technique, which I'm not sure if it's secret or not, but point is, I like this. I like this simplicity. Like, yeah, there's these extra steps of having to pick up ores, but for the most part, it's pretty simple. I've tried mining with moss. I can tell you it's anything but simple. Like, you place down a moss block, fine. And then you bone meal it, fine. And then it grows, fine. But it grows with, like, grass and shit on top. So it's not trivial to, like, bone meal the next one. You have to clear stuff before you do. And is it better, perhaps, to place down... I hate it when this happens. Place down a moss block, bone meal it. Place down another moss block, bone meal it, and so on. Should you be mining the moss in between each thing you place? And then just use the moss that you picked up plus a bone meal. I guess that's not a bad way to do it. Maybe I'll give that a shot at some point. I do have, if you look over here, I am trying to clear out this kind of area. So maybe I'll give that a shot with that. Oh, Lucilla got killed. What? Lucilla got killed by Nicholas. Is that a pearl? I don't see a pearl. That's crazy. What are they doing? Nicholas is a pretty good PvPer. I know from just the fact that they put up kill messages pretty frequently. But Lucilla Nix, I think, is... I can't remember what their position is. Or, like, what nation they're a part of. Probably figure that out. Maybe they're just having like a friendly little PvP thing. Anyways, didn't seem to result in a pearl, so that's good news. Give me that. Really don't need the rain. Really don't. Iron ore, yes, please. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Coal ore, that's fine. Boop. I didn't miss one, did I? No. Good, good, good. Oh. There's a hole in the bottom of the trench. Yeah, Nikos logged on to see a kill. I'm wondering what's going on too. Nobody's talking about it except Nico, I guess. Not a pearl. Yeah, Ghostly and I came to the same conclusion. That's good. Unless Ghostly's watching the stream and the view count just hasn't updated and they haven't said anything. There we go. That redstone ore was hiding good. Hiding pretty good. I think if I get everything down to 61, that's when I'll maybe think about ending the stream. Still have a little ways to go. Not very far. I think I got that one, that side over there, down to 62, so it's really just one level to go, I think. Could be wrong. I also might end up having more steam than I expect. I don't know, I feel like I'm getting a bit of a second wind. I was like, 3 hours, and then I'll probably be too tired to keep going, but if I go another hour, I think I might be okay. It's getting awful close to my bedtime is the one thing, and I have been very, very tired the past few days. So I'd like to get the proper amount of sleep, if possible. And hopefully that means I can get up tomorrow morning, come back out here, do the same thing all over again. Maybe we can do 2 streams tomorrow, even. I don't know that I'm going to have the energy for that, for sure. Definitely something to consider, but not a guarantee. Yeah, still nothing more in the chat about that kill. Very curious. Lucille is still on, yeah. So is Nicholas. I just don't want to talk about it, I guess. It's fine. Rest in pieces. Oh, default to Tron left. That was a new person, right? I feel like the answer is yes. I feel like I hadn't seen that name before, and I was like, oh, that's a cool name. But now they've left. Got there's a little fly in my face, and I misclicked all over the dang place. All over the dang place. Missing a copper ore, that's fine. Now here's the Minecraft music I know. The one basic one that is in the background of every Minecraft video. It must be like the first one in the playlist or something. Rest in peace, okay. Only one lapis ore. Alright. Oop. Oh, chest of goodies is getting goodier and goodier. Alright. This side is down to 61. Let's get this side down to 61 as well. Just making sure that I'm not going crazy. Yes, this is the thing that I need to do. It says 2. On the scene 1. Hello. Ooh. Yeah, I'm thinking 3 hours is maybe the target here. As much as I do enjoy streaming, it is not a task that is without effort. So I think 3 hours, and then I'm gonna call it here. So we still got a half hour to go. No worries. No worries. But hopefully in that half hour I can finish this leveling project. Out of my way, piggy. I swear I will put you in a hole. Is there a nearby hole? No, not really. I think it's been a really long time since I had to eat. Just noticed one hunger, like 1/2 haunch was missing, and good golly, I ate. Come back. There we go. Forgot about these caves. They are annoying, but not terrible. Oh yeah, I suppose I am under something there. It stops the rain temporarily, which is nice. I haven't figured out, this journey map does an info display up in the top right. It shows the current game time, which is nice. But it says 0 to 11 daytime. And brother, let me tell you, 2 in the morning is not daytime. 2 in the morning is very much not daytime. So I don't know what. Is this a setting maybe? Game time. That's what it is with offset. Okay, so now it should be better. Yes. Somebody's asking, how do I go to the city? Yeah, there's a lot of them for sure. Oh right, but this part is not 61 yet, so we're just gonna do this part, and then we'll do this part some other time. It'll be fine, probably. Need to be accepted to get into the city. Brief break from the rain once again, which is nice. So Mew wants to go to Vinland. Well, Vinland, let's see. Just gonna take a look at my map. Vinland is on the other side of the world from me. Too cool ore. Mind if I do? I saw the iron ore, it took me a second to register. Definitely a sign that, well, I'm not running completely out of steam. I'm getting close. This little piggy went to the industrial mine. The coordinate or the railway from spawn in the middle of nowhere. I don't know why. Yeah, people just... This is one of the things about Civ, is just in case anybody's watching thinking, I want to try out a server. Don't just spawn in and assume you're gonna, you know, play it like normal Minecraft. Because it's not normal Minecraft. It is either you join for somebody and they have like a setup for you, and that would be good. And you can just talk to them about it. Or, more likely, you're joining it randomly, right? You have no idea what you're doing. Your first time on a Civ server. Read the book. There's a book that they give you. It tells you what you need to know. Read it. Don't ask silly questions. And that book is going to point you, by the way, to a wiki and a Discord. Go to the wiki, read the wiki. Not all of it. There's probably a first-time player's guide. Read that. Join the Discord. And then, and only then, start asking silly questions. This is what we in the business call read the freaking manual. Or RTFM, for short. Especially in a situation where you are literally handed a manual. An actual book. You might as well use it. Gosh, this is where all the ores want to spawn, apparently. Well, Mew, upon getting the information that they needed, left the server. This is what happens most often, when somebody does not read the book, does not read the wiki, and instead expects people to tell them what to do. We don't know what you should do. We don't know what you want to do. Did you join the server to play in a communist utopia? To become some kind of oligarch? Capitalist? King? Any of those things is possible. But if you just say, what do I do? We don't know. So we don't know you. We don't know what you want. Ultimately, it's a game, and people need to do what's fun for them, but we can't help you find that if we don't know what you think is fun. I, for example, think digging is fun. And look, here I am, digging. Good job, me. Oh, Mew Mewing is back. That's good. That's good. What? I fell into a really tiny cave. Try to make sure that the transition is smooth when I get into one of these. Because I only fell into it once here, but I'm going to be going up and down this cave a couple of times before this trench is over. Yep, there we go. Nice little extra iron ore. Don't mind if I do. And this one, yeah. Yeah, one more coal ore for me. Oh, middle sand is back. I think I missed an iron ore, but whatever. It's gonna be fine. You found somewhere to set their spawn. That's good news. Copper. More copper. Alright, trip done. Drop all of the goodies. Grab another pick and back out. Only 3 lines to go on this one, so shouldn't have any problems with inventory. In fact, I think what I might do is go out, back, out, and then turn left and start mining out one line of the next segment. I knew there were 3. What? Oh, Viper's back. I don't know why this kid kind of grinds me. Banned from the Eden Discord, that's hilarious. Alright, I don't have Discord open because I quit it because it's making noise. So I can't look at the drama. I could look at it on my phone. Nah. I'll get to it later. In any case, apparently, Viper was banned from the Eden Discord. Not a huge loss. This guy, I don't know, this kid definitely, like, wants to do something. I don't know what, but doesn't have a lot of focus. I've tried living in, like, 3 different places in one day, I think. And I was very confused about it all. I guess got kicked from a nation they were in, and as a result, got pearled. It's not clear to me what happened there. Now banned from the Discord, which I think is an extraordinary step. So I'm curious to find out what happened. I don't know if there's anybody who mods the Discord online. I don't know why I opened tab like I knew who modded the Discord. I am curious though. Wait. Oh, Viper left? Yep. Probably got kicked. I was about to say, I'm curious what they think is going to happen. You come onto the Minecraft server after you've been banned from the Discord server. What you're essentially doing, with a couple extra steps, is ban evasion. Where's the last? Oh, it was only 2. So, I'm not surprised that he got kicked that quickly, if that is indeed what happened. Anyways, this is the sort of soap opera nonsense that you get from the Eden server. Hello. Gold. Iron. Muse left again. I really gotta fix my setup here. As much as I'm happy with, like, the camera placement, I'm not super happy with the microphone placement or the monitors. So I've got some work to do. To be fair, I think I can do something useful. Yeah, I think I have a vision for it. Okay. So we go this way now. Clear this all the way out to Y61. And then we turn left. sure I don't miss anything here. Oh. 1 gold, we'll never know where it is, though. Yes, cow. Why don't you go in that hole? That's your home. Are you too good for your home? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, time out. Oof. Still curious about what happened with Viper. Copper. Thank you. All the ore. No. Don't want stone, just want the lapis ore. Hey, nice. And done. Almost. Still have to clear this one little segment. Get rid of this ugly cobblestone nonsense. I built staircases on either side of the cave. There's no reason for us to have a cobblestone bridge. I firmly believe. Oops. Minecart needs to be in hotbar. Oh, hello. Wasn't worth it. Hello. 4 iron ore. That's pretty good. Hello. See, there's a staircase down. And multiple staircases up, I think. So, it's a mystery. Why would somebody put a bridge there? Why would somebody leave ores just lying around? Hello? Where'd it go? Who cares? Ah, more bridges. This is more justifiable, to be fair. However, I feel like the answer may be to try and staircase this out. Yeah. I think that's what I would like to do. I'm just gonna get rid of this cobblestone, because it's gross. Appreciate the intent of whoever did that, but I think we can do better. Because otherwise we're going to have to replace that bridge at every level. And I don't like doing that. It's an extra thing to do. And there's already enough steps. Step 1, dig. Step 2, keep digging. Okay, maybe there could be more steps, but still. Hey puppy, how you doing? Leaving ores in my hole. Down we go. Okay. Let's try to make this this cave work. I need another beverage first, though. Okay, here we go. Cave, 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 cave. Big cave. First step, just clear to the edges. I have a clear border on each layer. Try to clear back a little bit so that I can work on the next level. There's a bit of an overhang here. So now clear the edges. You pick. Oops. That hole can just stay there, that's fine. Okay, a little bit more space would be helpful. Gotta look before I leap. Clop and B. It's brand new. Welcome, Clop and B. So this section of the drop-off I don't think is really that threatening. It's a bit of a cliff. I think we really just need a flat staircase. I don't think it needs to be anything more complicated than that. This isn't a lot bigger than, like, the river on the other side of the map that we have to deal with, so should be okay. might need to be a little bit further back than this, but I'm pretty sure just a flat staircase will work. Maybe a slightly angled one. I don't know. I really just don't want nasty cobblestone in my trench. Low lichen is gone. I think we'll live. That's a trap. So need more staircase. And we still have to do this on the other side too. Now, is it more economical to simply bridge across? Yeah. Okay. I guess what I could do, rather than digging out a staircase for the whole length of the trench, or breadth of the trench, I guess, is just to use the point with the longest sort of jutting out situation. So like right here, there's a lot more to work with. So we should use this rather than the rest. Yeah, this is a lot faster. I mean, the rest of this is going to be annoying, but speaking of annoying, I just don't want to replace blocks that I've already broken. It seems like wasted effort to me. Hello. apparently, well, I don't know if I'm leaking it, but apparently West Haven's got some secrets right now. But once again, nobody's watching, so what does it matter? Alright, this is a staircase. It's a long staircase. But it exists. So now we can go down and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right back up. Maybe we start here. And we do our best. The staircase is just... yeah, okay. This is kind of going to suck. I'm just going to clear out as much as I can, and then I'll do the rest later. As long as there isn't a nasty cobble bridge, I'm happy. Big staircase. There we go. Broke through. Whew. All right, now just break the rest of this. There's no reason for it to exist. I got this out and I never opened it. Ah, there we go. Beverage time. Also, we are past half an hour, past 3 hours. So I'm going to start thinking about ending the stream, but I'm not quite there yet. Ultimately, I think I do want to finish this staircase. At least clearing it out so it's, like, usable. Recognizable as a staircase. Oop. Poor iron ore is a lot. I always wondered if there's not enough blocks nearby to transform into ores. What does the hidden ores mod do? Kind of want to find out, but I also kind of don't want to do the work needed to do that. Digging in other people's code is very challenging sometimes. Not all the time. Pick up all this junk. What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk inside that trench. There we go. Alright. 2 staircases. Both alike in dignity. Yeah. Alright, is this fast? No. Is it functional? Also no. Is it less ugly than before? Marginally? I hope. I don't know. There's pros and cons. I think that's the moral of the story. There's still some stuff to clear on that side. But I'll get to it. Possibly tomorrow in another stream, for example. That might be nice. But I think I am heading, as I head back to the staging area here. And eat my bread. I think we may call it quits for tonight. Got some goodies over in the other staging area to grab. I've got some goodies here to grab. Used up a lot of... I mean, we did a lot of work today. Let's say that. Like, I think most of this is all level now. There's just this one little stretch that's not. And I mean, we dug a lot. It's the moral of the story. In fact, statistics. I know for a fact that I hit 100,000 earlier today. So I would say about 10,000 stone mined during the stream, is my guess. Maybe I should do a better job of checking that before I start a stream. But it's been fun. What do we say at the end of stream? Well, something like, hey, thank you all for watching, and this is MarkTraceur. I had a good time. I hope you did. See you next time. Yeah, bye-bye. Let's go back to normal. And